Hey class, it's Brian. Just wanted to jump out here real quick and address a question that occurred in the discussion board. Alicia had asked in our uh, 9.7 coding lab discussion board. It also was brought up in the assignment discussion board as well. Basically, some confusion about when weeks of gestation versus an outcome and delivery, which one should be coded first. So I want to go ahead and just kind of go over a few things to make sure you guys have an understanding and there's no confusion. So like in my reply, you can see here, I put if an OB patient is admitted and delivers during the stay, you would code the condition that prompted the admission as a principal diagnosis with the outcome and delivery. If we know the gestation, I would code it after the principal diagnosis, then the outcome and delivery last. Here's why we're always going to code the condition that prompted the admission. If we're coding anything, and I'm gonna be looking down here a little bit because I've got our ICD-10 CM book code book open. If you go to chapter 15, we're going to look at the beginning at the guidelines. If you go down to C, you'll see chapter specific coding guidelines, and then go to A, general rules, and then number 1, codes from chapter 15 and sequencing priority. This paragraph will discuss that codes from chapter 15 have sequencing priority over codes from other chapter. Additional codes from other chapters may be used in conjunction with Chapter 15 codes to further specify conditions. So you also go up toward the top of this chapter, toward the top under the notes, you'll also see it says use additional code from category Z3A to identify the specific week of the pregnancy if known. So, and then also, if you go over into number 5 under section B, you'll notice outcome and delivery. A code from Z37, outcome and delivery, should be included on every maternal record when delivery has occurred. So Z, that's going to be coming from a different chapter, so we know that it cannot be sequenced first. So if we have something we're coding from chapter 15, you're going to sequence that first. Then go ahead and add, since we're using the notes say use additional code from Z3A, we're going to add that next. If we know a delivery, then that will go ahead and sequence it after that. That's typically the rule you're going to follow. So again, I hope this little video kind of clears some of that up. I would review those notes. Can be a little confusing. But again, remember, if we have a code from chapter 15, it's going first. Then you're going to use an additional code to identify the weeks during the pregnancy. Then if we have an outcome and delivery, we'll code it last. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.